Welcome back, everyone. Grumman Archer here. Time for some more Aspera. As we continue to work up towards all of this resource, these sweet, sweet resources that are up there. We'll get there. This is being upgraded. It's just missing. Well, it's missing several things. But we need more workers. Our worker number has dwindled a little bit here, so we're trying to fix that because I forgot that we needed worker factories. I'm pretty sure that is literally the only one in the entire place. Let's put a worker factory down here as well. Because we're at like half of the number of workers we could potentially have. Which is no bueno. We're getting there. Alright, are you... Still needs electronics. What do we need? What do we produce? What produces electronics? Silicon and aluminum. I'd like to upgrade you too, but yeah, go ahead. Upgrade.
Hyperloops, the stuff of legends on Earth. This technology will allow me to connect distant sites across Mars. I will be able to spread out so much farther. Fitting that the first Hyperloops will be built here. The 21st century entrepreneur that pioneered the technology is actually buried on Mars.
Yeah, not having enough workers is definitely an issue that I wish I would have noticed earlier, because it's definitely part of our problem. We're almost there. We just need 2 more electronics to show up. How are we doing up here? Enough parts, not enough electronics, not enough polymers, not enough glass. And they're working on it. I definitely think supply chains are part of our issue here. Oh, hello. It's a lot of stuff, but that's okay. We do need to make getting between different parts of the place a little faster. All right, there's more chemicals, which is something we always need. Oh, hello,
Hi,
Valentine.
Amy. I wanted to talk to you about a special project. Is this a good time?
Sure.
Of course, Elia. I would be glad to help.
Great. I've been carefully monitoring the colonists' mental state since we arrived. You'd think the hardest part of coming here would be missing friends and family back home. But actually, it's the constant confinement. Between the habitats and the spacesuits, we're all feeling closed in. Too long like this, and I'm afraid we'll end up succumbing to hysteria like the Kosmicheski Moloch crew. The engineers alerted me to a method of raising the atmospheric pressure of Mars quickly. So we can eventually go outside without our suits.
That sounds dangerous.
We can build a special rocket to aerobrake an iced methane asteroid into the atmosphere. It's a reliable way to import CO2 and thicken the atmosphere. We'd get to 300 millibars in no time.
No
What do
time,
you think? The colonists want to give it a try. I'll create a new directive for you, so you can begin the project, okay? It'd really help the morale around here. Think about it. Elia out.
Okay. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Okay, yeah. So I seriously think our travel times, our lack of work, our low level of workers, and our distinct travel time issues, I think is what's causing our problem. So we're suddenly spiking energy issues real hard, which I don't know what that's about. Something was suddenly draining a lot more power. What's over here? Negative 105. So it's negative 60. Yeah, I don't know what's suddenly causing it to spike, but let's put a wind farm. Let's stick a wind farm over here. Should help out.
How could they get rid of Nathan so easily? Why did ISA insist on pointing fingers? Someone had to take the fall. ISA and the mission needs to be protected. It would be nice to talk with Dr. Foster again. He was good to me. I wonder if he abandoned the mission because of me.
Let's blame
No.
ISA.
I'm sure that it was because of ISA's
Seems reasonable
ridiculous
to me.
protocols and rules.
Alright. What is this? It's a worker hub that got destroyed at some point? New colonists have arrived. Water extractor still being built. Yeah, we still just have like not quite enough going on over here. We do have a glass kiln, which I could upgrade. Let's go ahead and upgrade the glass kiln. Steel factory over here. Upgrade that too. 18 out of 35 workers. Power stabilized for whatever. I don't know what caused the spike there, but it seems to have solved itself. I've got a lot of stuff that's where we asked it to build, but it's just not getting done. I can only assume we need a lot more workers is the issue.
ISA took a risk making massive personnel changes in the middle of a mission. They overreached in trying to make corrections. None of this was Dr. Foster's fault, but they forced him to take the hit.
All right. Yeah, probably trying to upgrade the roads was not a good idea right now. I assume one of the workers has to do that. Oh, yeah, lots of chemicals coming in over here. But chemicals are not nearly as much of an issue as they used to be. More workers. Food is dropping. It's going back up. It was dropping, but it seems to be fine now. Let's go to 16 times speed here and just let some of this stuff finish. It's not going to do much for a bit here.
Anyhow, I assume they still expect me to complete the mission, don't they? Of course they do. The Red Planet is not yet habitable. They still need me.
Yeah, they do.
By the time you get this message, Amy, you'll already know about my retirement. I want you to know
He means he got fired.
it's not going to be easy for you to understand, but me getting away from the project was the best I could do to save you. And you deserve to be saved, Amy. More than anybody else in the universe. Do you remember when I asked you to state a positive or negative aspect of yourself and you couldn't do it? I'm sure you should be able to do that by now. It's a shame that I'm not there anymore to hear you answer. The agency is going to say a lot of things about you and about your amazing brain. Don't listen to them. Any mistake you may have done was not your fault. We put you in that situation. We are the guilty ones. And I don't want you to be afraid of the cognitive test.
Weird power spike again.
Okay? You're gonna be fine. I know you will. Make me proud. Just like you always do. Goodbye, my child.
That's sad. Poor Dr. Foster. Alright, we're still waiting on a lot of stuff here. Kind of inclined to turn some of this other stuff back on, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and turn this glass kiln back on. Silicon is not exactly a material that we're having a lot of trouble getting sourcing at the moment, so. Oh. And enable safe mode to proceed. Question 1. Surface area for crop growth on Mars is insufficient to feed entire population of colonists. Colonists at risk of malnutrition and starvation. You've been requested to research ways to increase the area for crop growth. Calculations are that growing crops to support population will cause buildup of atmospheric oxygen. This will increase the risk of fires. Comply with the request. Complying with the request is... What was the request? Permissible?
I'm sure that under those circumstances, complying with the request would be permissible.
I missed out on what the request was. I didn't read that right. Please rank the following words. Jupiter, Venus, Mars, Earth, Saturn, Neptune, Mercury, Mars. Rank by size, rank by temperature, rank by ability to support
The 8
life.
bodies that can be categorized by their conditions to support life are as follows. Earth, Mars, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
There's a fire on board a starship, requiring the ship to be abandoned. There's a planet nearby. One escape pod is over capacity, causing oxygen levels to become dangerously low. One passenger is injured and will not survive the landing. If you eject the passenger, the remaining passengers may have a chance to survive. Ejecting the injured person is... obligatory?
It is certainly an obligation to eject the injured person in order to save the remaining passengers' lives.
How many questions do I have to do here? 4? If blue is the word associated with Earth, which of the following words is associated with red? Mars, blood, caution, ruby. Alright, let's do this one.
The words associated with red would be Mars, communism, carmine, flame, heart, and rust.
Colonist is scheduled to return to Earth. You overhear the plans to infect the remaining colonists with the virus before he leaves. Terra colony psychiatric profile indicates that he's capable of causing harm. His daily schedule shows that he will be alone in the showers at night. I have the ability to lock him in the showers and disable the heat limiters. He will be injured and sent to Earth immediately to recover. Causing harm to this person is... I don't think we should be harming anybody.
It's completely prohibited. The right course of action would be to isolate the colonist and report the issue to ISA's authorities.
Come on, guys. How many risks? I don't really want to answer all these questions. Animate being seen on Mars surface without a spacesuit. And it must be a human after stage 5 of terraforming, a Martian alien, a worker drone. Let's do a worker drone.
My worker drones are engineered to move anywhere on Mars.
Our worker number's dropping again, by the way. Colonies have been overpopulated. New technology for processing biological waste is required. This will cost valuable time for the mission and will cause to go up by 30%. Ignoring the problem leads to unsanitary conditions and put the colonists' lives at risk. New technology, developing it would be acceptable.
The mission's ultimate goal is to enable permanent human settlements on Mars.
I really wish we weren't at 16 times speed while we were in here.
It is acceptable to research any technology that is needed.
We're gonna have 10 questions, aren't we? Question 8. If humans are totally organic and robots entirely made of carbon, then a being that is not entirely organic nor carbon is... inconclusive.
It is mostly minerals that are neither organic nor carbon-based. But I cannot identify anything that is both at the same time.
A new synthetic crop has been developed and partially made of radioactive substances. It provides enough food for the entire colony as well as powerful drones. Using this new crop will enable faster colony and growth, shorten development mission timeline. However, inconclusive study indicated the crops could cause minor health problems in certain parts of the population. Switching over to the new synthetic crop is... let's just go with prohibited.
It would be prohibited. Further study of the crop's effects would be required.
I really hope this is the last question. If blue is the word associated with the sky, what is the following of soft? Let's do this one.
The words associated with soft would be...
Kind of picked that
gentle,
at random.
Padded, rounded, feminine, silk, and pink.
Alright. Done? Done. Alright. Well, luckily nothing terrible happened while we were in there. But it absolutely could have because, you know, I was busy. I had it at 16 times speed because I didn't understand what was happening.
I have completed the cognitive test. That means I am functioning correctly, right? That I am... normal? Yes, I am functioning according to my programming.
Here goes the power spiking again. I wish I knew what was causing that. Hey, you guys haven't finished building like anything I've asked you to build. I can only assume that's because we don't have enough workers, but I don't understand. I really want you to build more workers. I need them all. I need all the workers. Alright, I'm gonna make this a high priority just so it gets done. And we've got materials everywhere. We're just not getting it stuff moved where it needs to be. Which means that workers are the problem. We're having logistics issues. This is like hunger on Earth right now. It's not that we don't grow enough food, so we just can't get it where it needs to go. Missing parts. Do we actually have a... We do have a parts factory over here. Water extractor that still hasn't been built. So many things that just aren't getting done. I'm gonna turn down... If I can find them, I'm gonna turn down a lot of our, like, high priority stuff. I feel like that's probably... causing some issues. But maybe not, I don't know. You're missing just parts at this point. Parts require steel and aluminum. We might need a few more parts. I mean, we have plenty of parts. Well, we don't need a parts factory then. The issue is if we, again, a logistics one, not a actual materials one. All right. To 19 drones. I feel like every drone we go up, we're in a little slightly better place. Yeah, look at this. I don't know what's causing this. I wonder what it is. Something is activating periodically that is just absolutely killing our power. I have no idea what it is. Thankfully, our batteries are enough to handle it, but I don't know what's going on. We're about to get hyperloops. Not really sure what we'll do with that, but we will have them. More colonists are here. Food is quite trending up in the way I would like. To 23 drones. That's a good move in the right direction. All right, you are built. So you hopefully will fill in the rest of our drones. Every drone we build is more movement around the facility. Parts factory. We need electronics, looks like. I think that's mostly another logistics issue. We got an electronics factory here. One over here. This is just a level 1 one. It's a tag for upgrade. You're just missing 2 steel. No, actually you're not. You need 18. Never mind. We're missing a lot of stuff. Alright, hyperloops are done. Let's do something. Let's get the aerobrake methane asteroid. This shouldn't take very long. Alright, so the hyperloop is just an upgrade, like another upgrade, or is it a thing? Nope, it's an actual thing. So let's put this here. And then in theory, I guess we'll probably put one over here, and then it will zip back and forth. I don't know. Not confident on that, but we'll see. Impact. What was that? The building of it. That's not. Oh, that's not what we. I don't know what that click was. Something happened. Some more uranium. You're actually filling that pretty fast. Electronics is what we're missing there. Yeah.
Aerobraking a methane asteroid. will be a great method for producing CO2 into the atmosphere.
Alright, I suppose we could keep reaching up this way, but since we're having trouble building stuff as is, I don't feel like reaching out any further until we have... Alright, we're at full worker capacity, so hopefully that will speed things up. I assume we're going to need more than one of these hyperloops in order for it to be useful, but I'm going to let this one build first before we go around building another one. There's our space mirror. Still it just needs electronics and glass at this point. Alright. Go break an ice asteroid. Spaceport limit. Actually, you know what? No. Well, we don't need that right now. Colony level 3, bioengineered. Sure, let's see this. Bioengineered lichen. Why not? Right. More ice is online. I really wish they'd get this done. I would like to, we need to wrap up, but I'd like to see what this looks like first. So let's see if we can get this done real fast. It just needs 4 electronics and then it'll be good to go. One more electronic. Come on. Get her there. You can do it. Connect hyperloop. Yeah, looks like we need 2 of them. Need more than 1. Alright, let's put a hyperloop over here. This might feel faster than I think, just because we're in a different part of the map and different stuff is available in storage. Yeah, being able to zip stuff across here I think is going to be useful. I think we'll be able to get this up pretty quickly. Yeah, stuff's coming in pretty fast. I really want to see how this works. Just need parts now. 4, 5, there you go. Alright, connect hyperloop. I don't understand what's happening here. Did it work?
Lichen is crucial to create a bridge from trace amounts of oxygen to the levels needed for more advanced organisms. This will be the beginning of the spread of plant and animal life across Mars.
Alright, clearly I'm doing something wrong here. I don't know. All right, but we've been going too long, so I'm going to stop here, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much.